The following footage was recorded in Minnesota on Highway Y94. We can see a car in complete flames with a group of people trying to open it. This is because the driver of the vehicle is still trapped inside, and if not saved, will suffer lifelong injuries or potential death. So does the group succeed in saving the man's life? You'll have to take a look. At first, the group fails to rip open the door with their bare hands, as the guardrail is keeping it shut. This incentivizes someone to grab a hammer-looking object in an attempt to smash the window and drag the person out. Unfortunately, this doesn't work, and the driver is still in severe danger. Luckily though, a highway worker arrives on the scene and effortlessly breaks the glass window. This lets the group drag the driver out of the car and to safety. At the end, we see a frame of the car, and it's safe to say, if he wasn't saved, the driver would have died. Due to the group, he survived without any severe injuries and was taken to a local hospital for observation. The upcoming video was filmed using elevator CCTV. It shows a man in a yellow jacket with his Hoover on the floor. As the elevator doors close behind him, all looks normal until you realize the wire of the Hoover is trapped in the door. Upon noticing this, the man tries pressing buttons on the elevator to stop it from setting off. This doesn't work, and he starts to ascend. What happens to him is shocking, so have a look. Hoover starts shaking vigorously on the floor, trying to rise to the roof, but the man's body weight won't let it. Eventually though, it catches him from underneath and throws him up towards the ceiling before he drops back down. The man wasn't harmed, but the Hoover definitely was. The following clip took place in Hawaii and was recorded using a household security camera. We can see a woman in pink holding what looks like cardboard in the room, but she has no idea what's about to happen. Have a watch.
You okay? Whoa. Whoa, a rock fell out of you. Oh. Oh my God. What happened? Oh shit, glass.
A massive boulder comes crashing through the house walls, almost hitting the woman in the process. The boulder was around 5 feet in height and width, and it's unknown where it came from. Thankfully, no one in the house was injured, but the boulder crashed through the entrance, the living room, another wall, and ended up in a bedroom. This footage was recorded on CCTV on the 31st May 2024. We are looking at a factory with 2 men standing inside a container holding concrete slabs in place. 2 more men enter the scene with another concrete slab to add to the pile. This makes the men inside the container stop supporting the slabs inside to grab the next one. This was the biggest mistake of their lives, and you're about to see why. Take a look. As the men stop applying pressure to the pile of slabs, the first one starts to fall towards them. They manage to hold it off as it isn't too heavy, but shortly after the rest of the slabs come crashing down. Immediately, the man closest to the exit leaps away, but the other is left underneath the concrete. It's unknown whether he was harmed or not. The following clip was filmed using CCTV at Pasadena Police Department. It shows a heliport with 2 helipads ready to be landed on. The helicopter on our left is still landing slowly, but fails this seemingly simple task. Take a look. As it lands, the propellers of the helicopters collide with one another. This causes the helicopter on the left to lose its propellers and the one on the right to completely explode. Upon explosion, a man standing by the right chopper manages to survive with minor injuries. Both pilots and 3 other crew members sustained injuries, but none were harmed enough to be hospitalized. The gym is supposed to be a safe place for the most disciplined people to grow stronger, but occasionally it can be quite the opposite. The following footage showcases one of these moments. It's recorded in the gym, and we can see several people doing their workouts. It's the man in the black shirt on the bench who almost gets knocked out cold though. Have a look. A man in a tank top starts walking towards his friend in the blue before giving him a handshake. As they greet one another, however, a large weight set comes crashing to the ground. The heavy pole holding the weights together starts heading towards the man wearing a black shirt, but he is saved by the dude in a tank top who catches it. After the event, everyone stands in shock with no understanding of what just happened. The following clip was recorded in the snow-covered mountains and shows a skiing venue with a chairlift installed. This chairlift takes people up the mountain and back down again at fast speeds, but when one chair gives in, the rest quickly follow. Have a watch.
Что творится, блядь? Пиздец! Пиздец! Просто пиздец! Блядь, пидорасы, блядь, что вы делаете? Я охуею! Пиздец, блядь! Сука! Прыгайте! Прыгайте, прыгайте! Прыгай! Стой, Юля! Стой, стой, стой! Прыгай, Юля, прыгай! Юля, отходи! Блядь! Сука! Блядь! Ебануться! Блядь! Отключите нахуй эту хуйню! Пиздец просто!
On the bend of the lift, a group of passengers get flung to the ground as their chair detaches from the machine. This causes the following groups to be told to jump off, and a few listen. However, one group doesn't, and they get launched away from the ride as their chair gets jammed. The jammed chair blocks the path for other groups to pass by and destroys the ride completely. Luckily, everyone decides to jump off their chair before reaching the jam, or this incident would have caused some injuries. Due to the sensibility of the passengers, no one was hurt.